Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Defcon still here. Legendary AF Volume 2. Again, your boy Defcon alongside with
Jasmine, aka Missy Jones, and we have a very, very special designer with us today. I'm a fan, okay? When your first model walked out, I was immediately hooked, and I want to say that was Alicia was your first model. Let me tell you, great work. Introduce yourself to our audience, please.
Bet. I'm Jabari Reed Diop. You know, I'm from Florida. I just recently moved out here a few months ago, and I'm multidisciplinary artist. So I do paintings, I do murals, custom jackets, I do logos, sculptures. So it's like the whole 9-yard customized shoes. You know, I paint on your grandma if you got enough. But you know,
now, because I did see that you just got in from Florida. I am also a Southerner myself from Texas. So how has your adjustment been from Florida to Seattle, and like from a perspective of art and business?
That's actually a very good question.
Yeah, I would say Florida is like, it is a mecca for the arts. So it's like moving out to different areas. It's almost like it gave me like a crazy advantage, you know, because I was like in the furnace in a sense. So like coming out here, it's like I see a lot more black artists, but I can't see where I can bring something of value to the equation just from coming from down south.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. It's like it's a new world, you know, a new fresh, a new pond, you know. So as a creative, like I completely understand. Like you can find a new thirst, and the art here is beautiful. So I do wish you the best in that pursuit. What do you want to add to that?
You know, Jabari, one thing, I've done my homework on you a little bit while we were waiting for you, bro. Like you said, you do so many different facets of being artistic. Like everything from sculptures to clothes to, there are so many influences in what you do. How do you package that into one and do what you do like you did here today?
You know, I just listen to the voice of God. You know, sometimes He just tells me what I need to do, and I got the ability, I got the skills, and I just go at it. And then, you know, I walk in with courage. You gotta have courage when you're doing this, because when you're called, you gotta be a warrior in a sense. So I bring that mentality to everything that I'm doing, is to be a warrior.
So yeah, so I think that you were the person that was wearing the costume. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit more about that, like that theme of being a warrior and being brave. And I can't wait. That's what we were saying. I can't wait to see the professional videos, just because the amount of energy, like the models, and then you like adding that sugar at the end.
Yo, just the routine is, oh my God. Like, yo, that went hard.
So tell us about that theme, like that choice of being a warrior.
It's just like something that's in my blood, you know. It's like I just turned 26 yesterday, so it's like that coming of age.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday!
That tribal sense of like when you come of age, it's time to do something. It's time to step into yourself as a man. So it's like, all right, so what does it mean to be a man for my culture? It's like, it's almost like how you think of like the Mardi Gras Indians when they spend the time making their outfits, and then they get out there and then they perform. It's like, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I was inspired by Benin culture and a lot of like the masking of Africa, and I put it all together. I got a mask. I customized it. I got a ghillie suit for the snipers.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
And, you know, I stepped into the role. You know?
I can see the glow in your eyes, like the excitement when you talk about your product and your work. That's really exciting, because, and then it's just it really does display in your product. So. And speaking of your product, I know you brought some pieces for us, and let me tell y'all,
Now, real quick, before we move on to the products, I wanted to ask you, like, this just came to mind, like, one thing that I think is really dope as a young black creative, like, you can see the African influence in the culture to it. Like, I mean, being a designer is one thing, but really putting that culture into it. Why is that important to you?
I grew up with it. My mom and my dad was in the Pan-African movement, and a lot of that rubbed off on me. So it's like down to my name, down to the things that I do, the way she taught us. She had like a whole library of African literature, so it's just been ingrained.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
So, I do want to get to the product. So,
Yeah, let's move
and
on to
this
the
is
product.
only a few pieces what we see today out of the collection that you brought with us today. So go ahead and pull out the magic
Show us
because,
what you got.
oh my goodness,
Yo.
how beautiful is this? Grab this on the side for us. Yes. So
that goes
now,
hard.
before we started the interview, Jabari told me that this is hand painted. So I want to here we go. Talk about the inspiration of this piece and break it down for us, like the material you use, the type of paint, like why did you go with this all together?
So ever since I started, I always liked the raincoat. So it's just the color yellow. The color yellow just popping. It's like the raincoat. Oh, we can put it down. The color yellow is like my thing. It's like the raincoats. It's like the signature color. But the piece itself, it was inspired by this phrase that I had came up with. And I'm gonna curse a little bit, but it's called "heal on my niggas." But I did a little bit of research and I went to the root of the word nigga.
So Negus, and I think some of the greats, even like Kendrick Lamar, has introduced us to that concept of us taking the word back and then reestablishing that it means Black King. And so I'm so happy I got to meet you today, and I really do hope that you keep inspiring and like providing those positive messages for people that look like us. And that's so important, and that we have that display of art as we walk around in fashion, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like I don't know if you want to add to that or.
No, I think you pretty well covered it. Like we were just talking off camera a minute ago. I think it's pretty evident in this interview that people can see that you have so much substance, that there's so much depth to you, that in everything that you do, there's a really deep-seated meaning. And you're young and you're Black and you're okay with that.
Yeah, you gotta be.
You let it show, and there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong with it.
And that's something to be proud of, bro.
Yes, it is.
So, before we end up letting you go today, do you want to drop your social media? Do you have any websites where people can check out your designs? You got any info? Let them know.
Everything.
Everything. Now's your time.
So right now, the best way to get in contact with me is Instagram, and that's at IBOMS. It should be the first one that pops up, but I put the periods in between. So
Verified.
thank you. It's I.B.O.M.S. And then, as far as like websites, you can catch me at creativevanillas.org. I have a lot of work from there. I did a lot of like articles from my artist grant, and I just recently had a showcase at the museum over there.
You did what now?
I had to do a few articles from my artist
For
grant.
your artist grant. Yes, I wanted you to drop that again.
Drop it on it.
Yes, he
Talk
did
about
some
it.
articles
Talk
for
about
his
it.
artist grant. Yes, you Black
Yes,
King.
sir.
I love every part of that. I'm so
Talk
sorry.
to him, King.
Yes.
Talk to him.
Okay, so the next thing is, where will you be next? Like, are you going to be in a fashion show? Like, are you going to be a part of a forum? Like,
I'm gonna be somewhere.
where? And then, because I think that other platforms should be reaching out to you for interviews. NPR should be reaching out to you. KEXP should be reaching out to you. I'm serious. So where can they find you so that they can meet you and get to know your art more?
As of right now, I'm just doing it off of Instagram. This is my most recent event up to date. I don't have anything planned after this, but I'm pretty sure that some really cool shit is going to
Yes.
I'm positive.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I wouldn't mind doing another fashion show. That's pretty cool.
Man, a big thank you to Alicia because we've met some very high quality fashion designers. So, and I'd like to say some fashion artists because it's not just design, you know, it's not just fashion, it's actual art.
There's an artistry to it, like you've proven throughout this interview.
Yes.
I mean, are you talking about your artist grant? Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Stop playing.
because I like This Is America. Profit is my favorite thing. That jacket that you just displayed, if somebody wanted to purchase that from you, how can they purchase it from you? Because it's custom, right? It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind.
Yes. So like I said, Instagram, phone. I do Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. But mostly like the jackets go for like $120. When I do like custom jackets, like $150. But I do have lower prices ranging from like $90 to $50.
Okay. And I might edit that part out because it might be worth $1,000. And if it's worth $1,000, we want it to be worth $1,000. So when y'all hear those beeps, that beep, 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 it's because I don't think it's worth that. I think it's worth more than that, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
I agree. I agree.
You want to close us out?
Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, again, it's your boy DJ Defcon alongside with
Jasmine, sorry.
and our boy Jamari. This has been Legendary AF Volume 2. Very talented young gentleman. Make sure to check him out. Support all these dope young black creatives. Yeah, we going in. Legendary AF Volume 2. Let's go.
Thank you so much.